I was watching YouTube earlier, just right before this, and I seen a video talking about the last episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. So for context, it's pretty much throughout the episode, Courage is basically being berated over and over and scolded for being imperfect and trying to be taught to be perfect by some teacher. And so by the end of the episode, he goes to the bathroom and there's a fish, and the fish pretty much tells him, hey, like, you're not perfect, nobody's perfect. There's imperfections everywhere, and there's no such thing as perfect. So as he exits the bathroom, he sees Eustace with his broken bugle and sees Muriel with her gum-like baklava. Baklava? I think that's how you say it. And then he pretty much disproves the teacher by making a perfectly perfect number 6 on paper and then folding it perfectly 6 times, and then disproves teacher and she disappears. And I don't know, I mean, I don't know what it was, but it gave me the idea for this video, and just with the way things have been in my life right now. Because, like, for some of y'all, like, y'all know I recently got a job and you had to keep up real well and don't get me breaks and blah blah blah. And I mean, with that job, I have a hard time because I try and be perfect while also trying to keep up, while also trying not to mess things up. And I have a hard time balancing everything, because if I go slower, I do better. If I try and rush, I do terrible. I mean, once I get into it, if it ain't nothing too complicated, I can't do it. But it also reminds me of, like, hey, no matter how slow I go or how fast I go, it's never truly going to be perfect. And plus, like I say, with YouTube too, no matter how much I put out, how well I do the videos, it's never going to be perfect, and that's okay, because there is no such thing as perfect. It just all, for me, it's just an illusion, or just something people try and use as an excuse to be an asshole. Or definition can depend on from person to person, but that's okay. I mean, nothing's truly ever perfect, and like the show said, I mean, there is no such thing as perfect, and that's completely okay, because you look throughout this world, and there's no true perfectness. Everything is, what's the word? No matter where you look, there's always going to be little imperfections, and that's what makes everything unique. If everything was perfect and orderly, there would be no uniqueness, weirdness, or whatever else in this world. It'd just be all the same normal, bland things. And that's not a way to live. And that's why I mean, this world isn't perfect either. It's full of imperfections, and, well, we just go along with it because that's how it is. Like my life, it's nothing perfect, but I still go with the flow and enjoy it because I know it ain't perfect, but there's still things that make my day, like doing this. Like I say, I mean, doing YouTube's never perfect either. It can be struggle, trying to think of what to do, having the motivation to do and whatnot. And like I say, that's part of it, because it's never perfect. It's just another imperfect thing that I try my best on and seem to make it work like everything else. Just like life. So if you or anybody else you know is struggling to be perfect, try and help them get out of the mindset and make them realize, like, hey, you can try your damnedest, it won't be perfect, but at the same time, that's okay. I know I keep saying that, but I mean, it's completely okay to not be perfect, because there's no such thing as perfect. There's nice, good, and whatnot, but there's no such thing as perfect. And there never will be. Otherwise, nothing would be unique. That's how I look at it. All that, I mean, what am I trying to say here? But if I was perfect, I mean, I wouldn't have no problems right now, but at the same time, what's a world without risks and reward? It wouldn't be a perfect world like this one. Perfect world, there'd be no risks and no rewards. Anyways, if you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy the topic and the message. I just figure it'd be something interesting to talk about, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. Anyways, thanks for watching.